morning, campers. Oh, that's an unfortunately placed board to my left. And there's no center turn lane here, so we've just got to turn straight into the left lane of the oncoming, or of the southbound side. So that's cool. That's cool. This is a pretty little town. We'll get a good gap eventually. This is probably my best bet right here.
0.3 miles ahead, turn left on Idaho 19 East.
There we go. That worked out just fine. Alrighty, so we topped off our reefer tank, and we're just gonna head straight to our next customer because they have a trailer washout. Unfortunately, it's not a free trailer washout, which a lot of other customers do. It's like, hey, we'll wash your trailer out when you get here. Don't worry about it. This place is more like a, hey, give us $35 and you don't need to clean your trailer.
10.7 miles ahead, turn right on I-84 Business East.
So, not ideal, but still better than nothing. And we're going to be super early anyway, so it's not like it matters. Our trailer's probably not even going to be ready until after 11 a.m. Our pickup window is 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And we must deliver by 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Sorry, not 6, 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. And oh my gosh, y'all, the place we are going in Seattle, Google Harbor Island, if you want to get a sneak preview of where we're going, because our customer is located on Harbor Island, near the port. So we have to wade through massive amounts of container traffic to get into our customer, which will be real fun. So hopefully that goes all right. We'll find out. How nifty! We don't actually have to go into Boise. We get to exit here. We got a nice straight shot down to Kuna, Idaho, on Idaho Highway 69, apparently a scenic highway.
0.3 miles ahead, take exit 44 and then turn right on Idaho 69 Scenic South.
Cool, cool. Let's see how scenic this thing is. took forever to load the trailer, so we are now in a race against my clock. And luckily, there is another set of drivers staged in. Oh boy. Luckily, there are more drivers. What is going on here? Oh, he's backing in. Okay, I see. Right. Okay. Luckily, there's some other drivers staged. Waiting for us in Umatilla. All right. So he blinked his marker lights to let us know that it was safe to go around him. But yeah, luckily there are some other drivers staged in Umatilla, Oregon to take over this load for us. When we get there, it's right about 5 hours away. So as long as we don't hit too many more trucks backing in off the street in front of us, we should be fine. Keyword should.
0.3 miles ahead, turn right on south.
Alright, well, the race is on, and we're falling behind because we hit a real nasty backup in Caldwell, Idaho. And cost us about 20-25 minutes. So we no longer have an hour of padding on this trip. We've got less than 30 minutes extra. We've got 3.5 hours on our clock, and we've got 180 miles to drive. So cutting it much closer than I would like. Let's do a little bit of brakes here. There we go, 60. We're in 9th gear going down this with the engine brakes on full. Because we are in a hurry. So we're using a little bit of our service brake to control our speed rather than just being at a lower gear. And then with any luck, Farewell Bend won't pull us in. The port of entry up here. This will be the first time we've passed this since Oregon joined the pre-pass network, which apparently the Oregon Green Light program is also what allows us to bypass the scale house in Idaho there. So that's cool. That became part of the deal apparently. At the same time Oregon did. I didn't realize that Idaho used the green light system. I thought that was entirely NorPass, but you know, apparently they use green light. That's cool. way in motion, and we are back at 62. And all good. He's doing 64. That's cool. Now he's doing 62. Please stay faster than me, dude. You passed me, so at least be faster than me.
2 miles ahead, stay on I-84 west as US 30 splits off.
Because I really do not want to try and pass you before we get to the way station. Gosh, this is a beautiful bit of Oregon here. I really do like it. Farewell Bend, near Huntington, Oregon. Is it Huntington? I think it's Huntington. I like the name Farewell Bend better. It's a little bit more poetic. Not just some random dude's name that nobody remembers outside of the little town that's named for him. So yeah, we're gonna have to roll through the port of entry when we get to Umatilla, but the actual swap is gonna happen at the truck stop across the street, most likely. We are swapping with a team as well, which is good. So that'll allow them at least to get rolling whenever they want. And I'm going to be taking their load. That'll be fun. Alright, scale's open. Let's see if we get the bypass here for the first time ever.
Stay on I-84 west as US 30 splits off.
Let's start bleeding speed in case we don't. Come on. Oh! Okay. Fine.
46.5 miles ahead, stay on I-84 west as US 30 splits off.
Fine. Caution, accident ahead. ever at Farewell Bend. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. I wish they had some more information about whatever accident is up ahead. fog we're about to drive into. Alright, here we go. Great. Foggy Cabbage Hill. That's just what I want to deal with. Alright, this just got creepy. This just got real creepy. It's about to get dark. Actually, I think sunset, like, literally was seconds ago. Oh, hey, we're out. That's a nice little fog bank there. My GPS switches over into night mode, like, the moment sunset happens. And that just happened a minute ago. I guess we can turn off my fog lamps. We didn't really need them anyway. We are approaching Cabbage Hill. We're near it. Got a way station up ahead. This will be our first time going past the Cabbage Hill way station with a green light enabled transponder. So this could be cool. This could be very cool. From what I've read, if you go through the way station on Cabbage Hill with a green light enabled transponder, it'll look at your way in motion and calculate what it thinks your maximum downhill speed should be, and then display it on a billboard that you drive past. That we might finally get that. I've never seen that work for anybody before. It'd be really cool if it actually works. I have no idea if it works. I've looked up. I've seen it somewhere. Alright, if it works, it's going to work right around here when we pass this thing. Aww, man. That's the sign on the right there that would tell us. The truck advisor. Yeah, it's got nothing for me. Bummer. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Till then, we'll just have to go by the chart. Handy dandy chart, which recommends 18 miles per hour for us. We are indeed going to be dropping down. We're not going to go down to 18. Our engine brake can actually hold us on this mountain all the way up to 80,000 pounds. It can hold us about 25 miles an hour. We are going to be using 7th gear going down the hill, which will hold us at 25 to 35-ish, depending on how I set it. We are at maximum engine breakage. Down to 9th gear. Leading speed. Last warning. 6 miles, 6% downgrade right up ahead. And here's the drop. Alright, we're in 8th gear. We'll drop it to 7th shortly. This top bit's not quite as steep as the later parts, so we'll drop down to 7th as we go around the viewpoint. We are at the cloud level. Like, we're looking directly ahead at the belly of a cloud over the valley in front of us. That is cool. That is cool. Like, we are lined up with the flat basin, the flat base of the cloud that's over there. We have reached the lifting condensation level. I have my sunglasses off, right? Yeah, okay. Like, it's getting dark. But it's getting dark because it's getting dark, not because I've got sunglasses on. Good, good, very good. Yeah, here it flattens out a little bit, so we're bleeding speed naturally with our engine brakes without having to use our service brake. It actually held us really nicely in 8th gear. I kind of want to try 8th down this mountain. Do we want to do 8th all the way down? Probably don't. There's a dude flying up behind us. We got our hazards on. You got plenty of warning. Don't hit me. There you go. Good job, guy. He almost had that dude crawling up his butt. First runaway ramp. Yeah, 8th is holding us pretty well, surprisingly. It's got us about 45 right now, that's not bad. Levels out a tiny amount, so that let off a little more speed for us there. Slight application of the service brake just to bring us down a little bit. down this mountain, it's just ears, 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 ears. Very upset. Your ears will be very upset. Let's brake again. We hardly even need to touch the brake to get our speed down. This is good. You can hear the like crinkling and popping of empty plastic bottles from drinks that I have drank today. As we are decreasing in altitude, so the pressure is increasing as we go down. So the bottles are like crumpling up on themselves. Here is runaway ramp number 2, the second and last runaway truck ramp on Cabbage Hill. If you missed this one, you are going all the way down, my friend. You are going all the way down. This is the one that usually catches people. Because they've been burning up their brakes all the way down, and they go around that last turn, and that's the last time their brakes work, and then they're flying down this bit, and it's just nothing. And they can hit that escape ramp. That's the one I've seen messed up from having trucks going in before. I have yet to see any tracks into the other one. That one's so close to the summit. You'd have to have some pretty serious brake problems to have lost your brakes by then already. But I know why it's there, because it's up there so that you don't smash into the rock wall of that turn that's right after. Like, your options are solid rock wall or escape ramp. You want the escape ramp. So, if you are going to have a runaway truck, that's where you want to go. So you need a ramp there so that people don't die. That one we just passed is more so you don't fly off this cliff. Not that that stops people from flying off this cliff. We've seen several accidents on this road since I started driving. Let's go for night. There we go. More engine brakes. Hazards off. More crinklies happening in the sleeper berth, where I throw my empty bottles when I stop drinking them. 55 mile an hour. Yeah, we're back up to highway speed almost coming off this. And you gotta be careful not to get too aggressive grabbing gears here, because this is where you can really get some speed if you're not paying attention. Some dangerous amounts of speed you can get here. Also, you get some trouble with people that pass you right here while you're still speeding up off the mountain and decide to cut right in front of you and are not speeding up as much as you are going to. Like that guy, he's only doing 70. If we really wanted to here, we could probably get up to 75 in 10th gear. Now I'm happy at 62. 62 is fine. 62 is plenty for me. I think it was some lightning just happened off to our left. That's exciting. Well, we made it. We are safely parked in Umatilla, Oregon, and we have successfully swapped trailers with a different Jim Palmer truck. And in fact, they've already left. So yeah. We are good. Good. I think I might actually want to back up a little bit. They were parked a little further forward. We're hooked up to their old trailer, which hilariously is a trailer I've hauled before. It made such an impression on me that I remembered the number. Because this is literally the only 2019 Prime trailer I've ever pulled. Somehow I've gotten it again. The same one. This is the one where we were following this driver on a trip that went up 491 through Moab. And that driver passed us a couple times. And then we passed him because he was broken down with a blowout on the side of US 6 in the canyon near the Thai Fork Rest area. So, and then we got this trailer a couple of days later from the Prime Yard after they'd gotten the wheel fixed. And, so yeah. This is literally the only 19 series trailer I've ever pulled, and somehow we got it again. Which is hilarious. It's deeply hilarious to me. So, you know. Cool. Literally the only trailer with the new tails that I've ever pulled as well. I'm flabbergasted that we got the same trailer again. But yeah, we have swapped loads with the other driver, and we are going to sleep here because I'm completely out of hours. We made it by less than 15 minutes to spare. So I just, on the phone with my dispatcher, out of thin air, I pulled "How about here?" and named this truck stop, and this is exactly as far as I could get tonight. Because I did not know about the backup on 84. Good thing I left myself the wiggle room, I guess. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. My name's Eliodare, AzarAngel17 on Twitch, Xbox Live, and Steam. Drop in, say hi, let me know if you enjoy the videos by clicking like, subscribe, or commenting. I do read all the comments, so that's an excellent way to get your words in front of my eyeballs. Yeah, come say hi on Twitter if you want, because I'm there a lot more often than I check the comments. So that's probably the best way to get a hold of me. At Eliodare, no apostrophe in my Twitter username. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.